What's up, guys? Matt here. All right, today we're going to talk about gym etiquette. Um, One of my pet peeves when I go to the gym, I've been going to the gym probably steadily for about 2.5 months now. I go every other day. So one of the things that bothers me the most probably is in the warm-up phase of me going to the gym. When I go to the gym, I typically hop on the elliptical for about half an hour or so just to kind of get the blood going and everything like that. Now, I see these other people, hopping on these ellipticals, and they're on these things for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, not even breaking a sweat. Seemingly healthy people, I suppose. But they're on there for 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm just every time I'm thinking to myself, like, what in the world are these people doing? That's not a proper warm up. Um, so I'm here on actually what is it, www.heart.org, and here let me define kind of what a warm up really is. Um, all right, a good warm up dilates your blood vessels, ensuring that your muscles are well supplied with oxygen. It also raises your muscles' temperature for optimal flexibility and efficiency by slowly raising your heart rate. The warm-up also minimizes stress on your heart. Now, it says warming up before any workout or sport is critical for preventing injury and prepping your body. So, basically, to sum that up, is a warm up is meant to kind of get your heart, to, like I said, slowly elevating to optimal workout heart rate, as well as you're kind of lubricating your body, getting your body ready for what's about to happen, as far as your workout's concerned. And so it just drives me crazy that these people are there for they hop on for like 5 minutes. I mean, you have to be extremely out of shape to be able to hop on an elliptical for 5 minutes and be able to raise your heart rate at the level that it needs to be raised before a workout. So that really drives me crazy. Now, I found this website. It's called what is it? Warmup.weebly, Weebly.com. Now there's tons of websites, so this isn't, I'm not biased to this website or anything. This is just actually the first one I found. It just kind of gives you a heart rate calculator so you can determine what your heart rate needs to be as far as a warm-up is concerned. It basically takes it off of a 220 max heart rate, 226 for females minus your age, and for a warm-up you need to be in the 50 to 60% of that number to be at the optimal levels for a warm-up. So for example, for my age, I'm 37, so it takes a 220 minus a 37, and then it takes a 50 to 60% of that, and what I come out to be is about 118, 119. That's what my heart rate needs to be as far as warm-up is concerned. And there's nothing you're going to tell me that's going to say that these people are getting up to those kind of levels in 5 minutes on an elliptical. Now, maybe running, okay, maybe 10 minutes, you might be able to get your heart rate to that level. I think running's probably a little bit harder. I'm not able to do that because of my knee situation. I'm not able to run yet because I can't do impact exercises, but I do the elliptical to get warmed up. So when I see these people when I see these people get on there and they're hopping on there for 5 minutes, not even breaking a sweat, I'm just always thinking to myself, like, what is the point? What are you trying to achieve by doing this? And I typically put those people in the category of not serious about their fitness. So, and I know this is a very broad blanket that I'm throwing out here. I know there are probably some certain circumstances, situations where people that's all they can do. That's what they can do, and I understand that. But for a whole, I see far more people doing this than not doing this when I go to the gym, and it drives me crazy every time. So that leads me into uh, other workouts. You know, you should always have a plan when you go to the gym. So many people I just see walking around, they're on their phone, just kind of just looking lost in the gym or talking with a friend if they bring a friend, and just laughing and joking and just kind of scanning over all the equipment. Um, that's okay maybe for the first two, maybe three times max when you go to a new gym because you don't know all the equipment and everything. So you're kind of scanning around, seeing what they got. But once you know, there's no excuse. You know, you're there to work. You're there for a purpose. Um, it's not a social scene. It's not a club. You know, you're not hanging out. It's you're there to work. You should be there to work. You know, not everybody's there to work. Um, so when I see people walking around looking at their phone, talking, laughing, joking, taking 5, 10 minute breaks in between each rep, um, you know, it bothers me probably more than it should. Um, I think the gym is probably something you should take a little bit more seriously. Um, you know, I always know kind of right off the bat those people in the gym that are there for serious reasons, and those are there just to kind of be making the, for lack of a better word, the half-ass effort of just saying I went to the gym today. Okay, there's a huge difference between saying I went to the gym today and I actually went to the gym today and put in some real work. Because you know, when I go to the gym, I typically spend anywhere from 2.5 to 3 hours at the gym. Now, of those 2.5, 3 hours, I would have to say at least an hour and a half of that minimum is actually doing something. Um, Typically, I would say that number is probably even a little bit higher than that, but on average, I would say maybe out of a 2.5 hour trip, at least an hour and a half of that is actually physically throwing some weights around, doing something. Um, you know what I like to do when I'm doing sets. Um, Say for example, I'm doing dips or pull-ups or bench press, whatever the case is. You know, if I'm doing, but personally, I like to do maybe 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps of each. So if I'm doing 12 reps of bench press or pull-ups or whatever the case is, typically it is whatever time it takes me to do that exercise, I take that exact amount of time, maybe a little bit more in the rest period, and then I bang out the next set. I see so many people doing, like, for example, you do bench press. You know, it shouldn't take you more than maybe 20 seconds to knock out 10 to 12 reps on a bench press for certain. Um, and then I see people walking around for 5 minutes in between these sets. It's like, come on, you're raising your heart rate up, boom, 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 and then you're dropping it all the way back down in between reps. And you shouldn't do that. You need to keep your heart rate elevated to a certain point. You don't want to overextend yourself. You don't want to kill yourself there. That's not the goal. But you do want to work yourself hard. That's the point of you being at the gym, is to put in hard work. If you're not there for hard work, then maybe you should stay home. Just do some, calisthenic workouts, or do a workout video or something like that at home. Go for a walk, go for a jog, whatever the case. But when you're at the gym, you should be at the gym to work. So put in some freaking work when you're at the gym, guys. So that's my word of the day for gym. Little pet peeves, drives me crazy. When I see these people at the gym. I'm definitely there for a much different purpose than they are, for a lot of people are. Now, there are definitely some people there that are you spot off right off the bat, and these aren't always the big, huge gym guys, because I'm certainly not a big, huge gym guy, obviously. But you don't have to be a big, huge gym guy to take the gym seriously. So I wanna press that point, and I just want you guys to think, when you go to the gym, have a purpose. When you're doing a workout, think about the next workout you're going to be doing. The next, if you're doing bench press, what's the next thing you're going to do right after bench press? You should be thinking about those things while you're doing the bench press. You shouldn't do the bench press and then walk around for 5-10 minutes and then figure out what you're doing after that. You need to think about it while you're doing it, and then boom, move to the next exercise, until you're done with the day. So that's my word on the gym. That's my little rant. I'm sure there's other things I'm not thinking of right this second, but those are the main things that drive me a little bit crazy. So just keep those in mind, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Maybe I'll do another challenge video here hopefully soon. If not, I'll do another potentially rant video or advice video. So take care, and I guess I'll see you there. Bye.